Okay, this is my second mat Pilates class for you. So we'll start on our backs. Just need a mat with you. No equipment. Hands behind your head. We're just going to warm up with some chest lift. So just lift those shoulder blades off your mat. As you're doing that, you're bringing the rib cage down to the hip bones. Try to keep that neck in a nice neutral position, supporting the weight of your head with your hands. Do a couple more, and then we're going to shift this to a crisscross. So you're going to bring your right knee to the left shoulder and alternate. Do about 4 more. Right, left, right, left. Okay, go ahead and relax that head down. Bring your hands by your side and just turn your chin side to side so you can stretch out that neck a little bit. Then bringing those legs up into a tabletop position. You're just going to tap one toe down, right and left. You want to bring this to the next level next time you tap your toe. So tapping your toe, just extend that leg, bring it all the way down to the ground and back up to that tabletop position. My flamingo is getting involved here. Going about 4 more. You can extend the leg all the way straight or keep it bent. So a bent leg is going to be a little less challenging, a little less pressure on the low back. And last one. Let's go and bring those knees into the chest, release the back a little bit. And then finding that neutral position with your spine. So bring those legs back up to tabletop. And if you push down sort of on where your tailbone is, at the bottom of your sacrum, so you're evening out that pelvis, you have a little space usually underneath the lower back, and then bring the rib cage in, kind of tuck it in towards your abs, towards your hip bones. Then bring those arms out to the side in a T position. We're going to do the knee sway. So you're going to draw those knees over about 45-degree angle, round out the opposite side, pull it back, and over to the other side. Keep going. Hoping the wind doesn't pick up too much. That kind of messes with the microphone, but that's the challenge with filming outside, but it's a nicer backdrop, I think. It was like 80 degrees today in Petaluma. Very nice. We'll do a couple more. Knee sway to your left and knee sway to the right. Okay, from here, bring those arms back down by your side. You're going to extend out those legs more in a pike position. And then when your right knee comes in, you're going to curl up and reach up. Bring those arms back down and switch sides. Curl up and back down. What I might try doing next time is filming just the actions, and I could do a voiceover. That might be better for the outdoors. We'll see. I'm used to talking while I'm doing it, so I can feel what's going on. One more time on each side. Right knee comes in, lift up, and then other one. Okay, let's release. Bring the knees back into the chest. Release the low back. We'll do one more just like that with both legs coming in at the same time. position. So you're going to bring those knees in, do a little double pulse, 1, 2, and when you extend out, you can either bring your hands down or bring them up here. 1, 2, reach back and extend. And when you reach back, I try to keep that neutral position with that rib cage. So kind of pull that in instead of hyperextending or popping it open. If your neck gets a little bit tired here, that happens sometimes, we're holding it up a lot in Pilates, you can put your hand behind your head to support. Or you can just leave it back. So you're just drawing those knees in, 1, 2, just leave it resting on your mat. 1, 2, I can still feel that. Very effective in the abs. Okay, a couple more. 1, 2, and last one. 1, 2. Okay, bring those knees in and bring them down. We just do a little stretch before we carry on. Throw some stretches in between. Walk those feet out to the outside edges of your mat and open those arms up. And we're gonna drop our knees side to side. So windshield wiper those knees, draw them down to the ground. The feet are wide and open. So outside edges of your mat. One more time. All right, coming into the back, we're going to bring your right knee in. You're going to curl up the shoulder blades. Left leg extends out. And we do a little double pulse here. And then switch. Double pulse. Double pulse. You want to change this to more scissor legs or straight legs, you can do that, or you can keep that leg bent. Either way is fine. If that neck starts to strain out, tuck your chin in a little bit more, or go ahead and bring that head back to your mat. One more on each side. Bring those knees back in. Let's extend those legs all the way out. We're going to do the roll up, roll down. And when we do this, you might hit a sticky point. And if you do, I'm going to give you some options for that. You'll start with your arms above, but right about where your temples are, above the ears. And you're going to check in with that rib cage. If you've kind of hyperextended that chest area, go ahead and pull that rib cage in first. And you're going to peel up nice and slow. This is where you might get stuck right here. If you do, you can bend that knee, kind of help yourself up past that sticking point. You're going to sit up nice and tall and lean forward. Well, I might be getting some shadows coming over me. It's kind of hard for me to figure out exactly where to position myself. I'm not a videographer, but I'm learning. And lean forward. Inhale, nice and straight spine. Then roll back. So this is the roll up, roll down. Come on up. Another thing that will happen as you lift up is his legs sometimes want to lift. And so we're going to try to keep those down and grounded as much as we can when we come up. Inhale as you lift up, nice straight spine. Exhale as you do that, lean forward. Inhale back up to a nice straight spine, shoulders draw down the back. Exhale, rolling back. Arms stop right above those ears. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen those arms. One more time. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come down. Okay, next up we have double leg stretch. So you're going to bring both those knees into your chest. Inhale, you're going to reach those arms up, pike out those legs. Exhale, sweep around. Inhale, pike. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, extend. Exhale, sweep around. Three, two, and last one. Awesome job. Okay, leave those knees in, give that lower back a little break. You might want to rock side to side. And then we're going to put the soles of the feet together with the knees open, so I'm in a butterfly position. Every time I turn at the camera, I get blinded by the sun, so you see me squinting. Put those hands together, reach that open space. This is a 3 count now. 1, 2, 3. You're going to squeeze your knees together, pull those hands back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze and pull back. So really try to push those knees together. It's going to add a little bit more resistance. You're going to feel that in your abs. A little bit more. Squeeze those legs together. Option here. 1, 2. Extend. Then bring it back in. 1, 2, 3. So those two options, you can either extend when you pull back, or you can just bring those knees in and squeeze together as you pull back. 2, 3. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Really reach through as far as you can. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2. And last one. 1, 2, 3. All right. Bring those knees in. Next up, legs start off nice and straight. Hands down by your side, so your toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Drop one leg down at a time. This is going to work the lower portion of your abs. So you're welcome to stay here. If you have any pulling on your low back, or if that feels too intense, you can do that same one we started with, where you lower your leg down with the bent leg. Either one. So you can keep going like this. If you want to add some upper body work in, you can put those hands together. And when the leg comes down, the left leg comes down, you're going to slice to the right and back up and slice to the left. So if you don't like that upper work, you just keep that lower leg moving, and it should be just fine. Exhale as you slice. Inhale as you pull back. Exhale as the leg comes down. Okay, we'll do one more on each side after this one. So we'll slice one more time, right? Bring that left leg down. And bring the right leg down. Okay. Let's roll onto our abs. Change of scenery. Once you're there, you're going to bring those elbows up under the shoulders. Expand through the belly and the chest. Will be a nice ab stretch. Before we move on, we're going to do some back work, upper body work. Okay, lower that chest down. Make sure I'm not squishing my microphone. I think I'm okay. So you're going to look straight down. Hands are back, palms up. When you inhale and you lift your chest and your legs up, I'd like you to push your pubic bone down into your mat and squeeze your glutes and your leg muscles. Just hug them into the bones and then come down. Inhale, lift up. Shoulders are sliding down your back. So when we lift up like that, instead of really lifting up high and kind of hyperextending that back, we just have a small lift. We're trying to lengthen a little bit more and engage those glutes and leg muscles while we tilt that pelvis, pushing that pubic bone down so that we're not putting a lot of pressure on the low back. And now let's do a few more of those locusts. Lift up and come down. And last one. Great. Okay. Hands below those shoulders. We're going to lift up into a little baby cobra. Nice stretch. And come down and then press all the way up. You're going to slide those knees under your hips and draw those hips back to your heels into a child's pose. Now, I'm not quite there yet with my ACL surgery recovery, so you're not going to see my bottom go all the way back, but I can do a modified one here. Oh, there's Boo, my cat. I heard him meowing. There's stuff in the window. Okay, coming up to all fours. Let's do a couple cat-cows. So pressing those fingertips, rounding out, arching the back into your chest. And now lengthening your spine, look along the horizon, draw those shoulders back. Chest is open. Exhale, rounding out. Inhale, lengthen. And one more time, exhale, rounding out. Inhale, lengthen. Back to a neutral position with that spine and neck. Go ahead and curl the toes under. You're going to lift those knees up just a couple inches off your mat with a crouching plank here. As you do that, really press into those hands so you get some space in your shoulder joint. Belly button's pulled in, you're breathing. Let's release those knees back down. We'll do some spinal balance. So right arm, left leg is going to extend out. As you do that, make sure those hips are even. So you might need to pull that left hip down a little bit, pressing into that staining hand. You can reach back towards that toe. You do not have to touch it. Inhale, extend, and then come on down, and we're going to switch sides. So left arm, right leg extends out. Exhale, pull that heel back as you reach toward it. Trying to keep that neutral position still with that spine. Inhale, lengthen. You're looking down at your mat. Exhale, come down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, reach back. This might be a little bit hard to balance here. Reach again and come down. Now, if you don't want to do that reach back and you just want to hold this right here, that's fine too. I'm being kind of delicate on this one here because of my knee. And then we'll do one more on the other side. Okay, before we move on, let's bring that right arm up to the side. And then thread that arm through the space into a gentle twist, bringing that shoulder down. Coming back to the center in all fours. Left arm comes out to the side. Twist and thread it through that open space. Coming on down. Okay. Next up, we're going to work do some Pilates push-ups for our upper body. Now, if you can do a full tricep push-up, which means your elbows stay in, you're welcome to curl those toes under and do that like this. If you prefer to do them on your knee, on your knees. I'd like you to pull that belly button in. In either case, if you're a full push-up or position or on your knees, pull that belly button in, but make sure that tailbone is tucked in so you don't have your bottom sticking up in the air. We're going to lower down for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to open to the side into a side plank. I'm doing modified right now. My bottom knee is down, my hips are forward, and I have a straight line with my wrist, knee, and heel. Side plank. Come back to center. We'll do 3 push-ups. 3, elbows come right to the rib cage and back up. 2, 1, and then we're going to do our side plank to the opposite side. And again, I modify with my knee down. I'll show you the next level next time. 2 push-ups here. 1, 2. When you do your side plank, instead of having one leg down, you can go full side plank. I like to stagger my legs. It's up to you how you want to do it. Right here, you can do your push-ups up here or on your knees again. 2. And then side plank the opposite side. And we'll do one more set. This time just 1 push-up. Side plank. And 1 push-up. Side plank. And come back down. Okay, before we move on, let's do a little bit of a wrist stretch. So just come up to your knees. If you want to sit back, you can. Clasp those hands and just rotate those wrists around in a circle. And then opposite direction. Now, if you have wrist issues and it's like your wrist to be up on it, I always have people kind of check their passive range. And what that means is when you pull your hand back like this, all on your own, if you can't get it flat like this, if it kind of sticks up a little bit, that means that you don't passively have that flexibility to go all the way back into that strong 90-degree angle. So if you don't have that naturally and you're down here and you're forcing it with all your weight on it, that many times can cause your your wrists to hurt a lot when doing that. So options, some people like to go up on their fists. You can use weights to grab hold of, or my preference is to be on your forearms. So I'm going to show you this next move on your forearms if that's the case for you. And then for everyone else, it's okay. I'll show you the up on your hands. So you're in a plank position on your forearms. You're going to lift those hips up and kind of go into a dolphin or a modified down dog. Go back to the plank position and you're going to do a leg pull. The leg pull is just a tiny lift. So just a couple 1.5 feet off the ground, squeezing the glute, nice and controlled. You're not hyperextending the back. And then you draw your hips back, come back to that plank, leg pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So carry on if you're going to be on your forearms. If you're going to be up on your hands, a little bit different exercise for you. You're going to draw back, bending those knees so they go right under those hips. Come forward, and then we do the leg pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw back. 1, 2. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw back. 1, 2. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw back. So again, if you're on your elbows, those hips are coming up when we draw back into that down dog position. If you see my bottom, your bottom should be low and you're in a straight line. If you see it lifting a little bit, I'm modifying for my knee. And one more time. Okay. That should have gotten the heat going. Hot Pilates. And let's pull back into a child's pose. If you want to do a wide leg one, bring those knees out wide, touch your toes, and then draw those hips all the way back to the heels. And again, I can't go all the way back with my knee recovery, so I'm just going to slide back as far as it feels comfortable. Okay, let's work some glutes now. Bring those knees back in. Elbows go right below the shoulders. Knees are underneath. Let's see. Looks like I'm kind of, the shade's coming over. It's probably not a bad thing. Your right leg's going to extend out behind you. To square out those hips. If you have that hip open there, just go ahead and bring it down so it's even with the other hip. And we're just going to pulse up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to cross the knee over and extend it up to the corner. Cross the knee over the other leg, extend it up. And then we're going to hold it up at that corner. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring that knee to the outside. It's kind of halfway up, like a half fire hydrant, and then extend it straight back behind you. Even out those hips. Draw it out to the side, a little bit up, and all the way extended straight to the center. And last one. Okay, we're going to hold it up there in the middle. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Cross and tap your toe. 1, 2, 3. Tap it on the outside, on the other side. So you're drawing a top of a triangle behind you. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. 1, 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. 1, 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Down. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Last set. 2, 3. Cross. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. Okay. Bring that in. Go and push that bottom back and stretch out your glute. Do it on the opposite side. I think, what am I feeling here? I might fold up my mat a little bit under my knee. And if you have a really thin mat, I actually have a pretty thick mat, but if yours is thin, highly recommend folding it up for some cushion there, or get a blanket to put underneath. Okay, back to our position here. Left leg comes out to start. Square out your hips and just lift up. Cross that knee over and point it up to the corner. Cross, lift, cross, lift. So as you're doing that, belly buttons in. I try to think about keeping my torso really still and just moving from the hip down to the toe. Really squeezing and hugging those muscles into the bones. And hold it up at the top, that corner one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bringing that knee to the side, so it's kind of a half of a fire hydrant, and sweep it up, straight up, right in the middle. Sweep it down, sweep it up. Two more. Then we're going to hold it up at the top for 3. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, point to the other side. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, cross. Do one more set after this one. Hopefully you're feeling it. 1, 2, 3, cross. 1, 2, 3, over. Okay, bring that knee in. Push on back, stretch out that glute. And before we move on, we're going to do the tail wag. So bring those hands back up into your all fours position. You're going to keep your knees connected, but just lift up your left foot. So the knees are actually touching on this one, and they stay touching, they're touching each other, and they stay touching your mat. As that toe crosses over, you're going to look over your shoulder and close off that space in the rib cage and the hip bone. And then over and laterally flex the spine, looking the opposite direction. So this one will feel pretty simple. Gives that nice stretch and then contraction on the opposite side. Working those obliques. And also stretching that QL, the quadratus lumborum. It's a low back muscle. It's usually pretty tight for a lot of people, so I really like this exercise. So tail wag. Just back and forth, looking over that shoulder. A couple more with that leg, and then we'll switch. Okay, go ahead and lift the other leg up. And this one, you're not going to see me swing my foot as much as I normally would. I'm just going to be really cautious with my knee joint. I'll do more so in the rib cage. That's really what we're working anyway. But it does help to pull that hip up with that foot coming over. So next up after this, we're going to move to our side, do some inner outer thighs, and then we'll go back to our back for some more abs before we finish. Let's try a couple more sets. And last one. All right, moving down onto our side. We're going to do clamshells first. So your heels are connected and your legs are bent and your hips are stacked on top of each other. You can have your hand in front here for stability. You're going to keep your knees connected and you're just going to open and close your upper leg. One more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this part's a little tricky. You're going to leave your thigh connected. You're going to lift up your lower leg. So your thighs stay connected, lower legs lift up. Same thing, open, close, but you have that lower leg lifted. Looks kind of weird. I always say if we all do it, it doesn't look so weird, but we're all at home. Four more. 4, 3, and 1. And then you're going to extend out that leg and pull the heel in. Extend, heel, extend, heel. And then we're going to do a combo of those two. So you're going to go close, open, extend, heel. Close, open, extend, heel. Close, open. 2 more. Close, open, extend. Close, open, extend. Okay. Come on up to your forearm and roll back onto your bottom one cheek. This leg on top is going to bend, and you're just going to put your foot down on your mat. And this one, if you could rotate that leg so that your inner thigh is facing up, and you're just going to tap that heel in towards the shin and extend out with the flexed foot. So after you tap in, kind of squeeze and hug the muscles into the bone. And then double check the shoulder here. I actually do this a lot. I kind of hang into it. So push away a little bit. Two more like this. Then check your form, make sure that inner thigh is still up and that inner portion, the arch of your foot is still facing up. Your toes are forward. You're going to press up and down. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to combine those two together. So you're going to do heel in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay. I'm deciding on whether I want to do obliques here or not. Yeah, let's do it. All right, this one, roll back so you're on your bottom one cheek. This hand that was in front is going to come on back, and you're going to extend out those legs. You're going to lift them up, down, and just split them open just a tiny bit. So a little scissor kick. Up, down, split. Up, down, split. Now, if you've never done these before, they can feel pretty intense right off the bat. So just take your time with it. If you need to stop after a few, go ahead and stop. And build up slowly. 3 more. 3. Here's my flamingo again. 2. And last one. Okay. Next one, you're going to bring the knees in and out. In and out. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Other side, we'll do all those outer thigh, inner thigh work, and then we'll go back to the obliques that we just did. So come on down. I'll just adjust my microphone here. Your legs are bent slightly and your hips are stacked. Your heels stay connected, and we'll do that clam shell. Open, close. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then keep those thighs connected. I'm going to lift those lower legs up. Open, close again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then extend that leg out and touch the heel. I hope you're using my playlist. I really like the playlist I'm using for this one. If you have trouble accessing, just send me a message and I'll help you out. I wish I could just play it while I film, but YouTube would not allow that. It's no fun for me not to have music right now. Four more like this, and then we're going to combine the two. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, combine those two together. So I'm trying not to talk right into the microphone. Knee, open, extend. Knee, open, extend. So keeping that lower leg lifted. Knee, open, extend. Knee, open, extend. Knee, open, extend. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, up on that elbow on your forearm. Top leg bends back, bend. Front leg straightens, and then you have that inner thigh facing up. And you're just going to bend that leg, bring the heel towards your shin, and extend out. Again, now my leg is actually doing much better week by week. So I'm actually surprised how far I can bend it right now. I'm not quite touching my shin, but you would touch your shin if you can and extend out. Just making sure that inner thigh stays facing up and the toes pointing forward, so you're getting that adductor muscle. And then check in on that bottom shoulder, make sure you're not sagging into it. And then we're going to lift that leg straight up to the ceiling, up, down, up, down. Checking that form. As that inner thigh muscle gets tired, your toe will want to come up. So make sure it's pointing out and you've got the inner thigh. So you're rotating that leg out. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, combo the two together. So you're going to bring the heel in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down. Okay, try about 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay. That's a new one for me. I haven't done since my knee injury. It felt good. It was just different. Okay, bring this arm behind you, roll back so you're on your bottom one cheek. If you aren't already there, legs go up, down, split. Up, down, split. So this is a tiny split, not too big, maybe like 2 feet apart. That bottom leg goes forward and the top leg goes back. That's, I think, what feels more natural, but I have seen people do it the other way. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, let's bring those knees in, out, in, out. So you can squeeze your knees really far in. I can't quite do that yet, but you can bring it all the way into your chest and back out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And collapse. All right, on our back. Oh, arms above the head. Go ahead and stretch out that rib cage. Open the fingers, open the toes. I just have a few more ab exercises before we do our final stretch. An oldie but goodie. On the timing on these, we're going to do single, single, and then do like a little double pulse. Single, single, 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 double. Keep going. And last one. Next one, your option is to extend out, arms and legs extend, and then tuck in like a ball. And then back out, extend, and tuck in like a ball. Now, if you have any back issues, when you bring your legs back down, do it one at a time instead of both of them at the same time. If you want to bring this to the next level, when you tuck in like a ball, sit up and then lie back down. So either one, you can just stay lying down, curl like a ball, and come back, or you can sit up with it. Your choice. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hundreds are next. So for those legs, we're going to do tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do a check mark. So you're going to bring the knee in and the other leg extends out to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Then switch your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Then you're going to go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. And then more of a pike position for your last one. And then we'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you ready? Ready or not? Let's do it. Inhale, exhale as we prepare, lifting the shoulder blades up. Pump that whole arm. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, I can barely breathe anymore on this. Oh, so you're going to hear me breathing on this mic because the sound is better than it trying to carry to the camcorder using a mic, but the breathing is a little bit of a problem. Want to do it again? I know you did. All right, let's do it again if you insist. Inhale, exhale, come on up. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, I feel so out of shape. Let me just breathe there. Catch my breath. That was good. So nice. We do it twice. Those hundreds at the end. Now we get to stretch. I have my ankle crossed here across the thigh, so go ahead and do that and pull that thigh into your chest. It's a nice glute stretch. And then leaving your legs exactly like they are, you're just going to allow that bottom leg to drop down. And then you're going to bring those knees over to the side so that foot that's crossed is going to be on the outside of that thigh. So we get to stretch. All better now. I don't know if you can hear it. There's like roosters in the background. You can hear my son playing his Xbox up on the upstairs window. Kids playing. It's all good. Okay, switch legs and switch over to the opposite leg. So across the other ankle, pull it into your chest. Nice glute stretch. And then releasing, allowing that foot to settle down on your mat. Keep that foot crossed and then just allow those knees to drop to the side. The foot stays on top of the thigh. Might feel that, ooh, my back just popped. Might feel that through the lower back, right there in that QL, in the thigh and the hips. Rolling back to your center. Let's extend one leg up in the air, pulling the toes back, and then slide the opposite leg down. It's a nice hamstring stretch. If you want to slide those arms up for a deeper stretch, you can. It's usually a tight spot for a lot of people, and kind of point and flex that foot. And switch. You can start with the leg bent and then slide it out as you feel more comfortable. Point and flex. Nice hamstring stretch. We'll do a hip flexor one next. That one tends to get a little bit tight in Pilates. Bring those knees in, release your back a little bit, and then kind of rock and roll and oops, misfire. Try it again. Come on up. And then you're going to turn around and step one foot in front. This back leg, you're going to bring it back as far as it's comfortable. It's dependent on how tight that hip flexor is. Your front knee, you want to keep it right above your ankle, so don't allow it to bend past. Put a lot of extra pressure on that knee joint. And then lower those hips down as far as you can. So you should feel that through here. If that feels pretty tight and intense, you can stay right here. And if you don't really feel it and you want to go a little bit deeper, you can come on up. And then if the left leg's in back, bring that left arm up and kind of just do a nice side bend. You can put your elbow or your forearm on this thigh to help your balance. Pushing that hip forward, opening that up as much as it feels comfortable. Your body's talking to you, not yelling at you. And then let's bring that hand down. We'll switch sides. Okay, lowering those hips down. It's my tighter side. So just double check, make sure that knee is above the ankle. And then if you feel like this is okay for you and you want to go to the next level, go ahead and come on up, bringing that forearm to the thigh. Right arm reach up. So try to reach up first, like as high as you can, and then come on over to the side bend, lateral flex of the spine. So pushing that hip forward. Okay, coming on down. Let's go ahead and have a seat. Okay, hands behind our head. Let's pull those elbows back, open up through the chest. And then elbows come across your forehead, bring your chin all the way to your chest. Lifting up one more time. Elbows back. And then press those palms up to the ceiling. And then open up. Thumbs are facing up. Kind of open up a little bit wider. Then we're going to cross our left arm across our body into a nice deltoid stretch. I was feeling it in my shoulders today. And then open back up, palms up, or thumbs up, palms open, and then cross the other arm. Okay, we'll do one more lateral stretch. So reach that arm up and over. And to the opposite side. Back up. Bring those hands to your heart center. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, open. And just the opposite, wrapping those arms out to the side and up. And exhale back to your heart. All right, I hope you enjoyed this practice today.